Good Sunday afternoon, everybody. Now, I'm not a big pizza fan. I've never was a big pizza fan. But when I eat pizza, I want the crust thin and I want everything on it. I'm talking about green peppers, onions, mushrooms, black olives, you name it, I want everything on there. Now, a lot of people might not have ever heard of a pizza casserole, but let me tell you how this came about. When I was about first, second, third grade, somewhere along through there, we used to go to church on the other side of Knoxville, and some of us that lived where I live, we all boarded a church bus. And we went to a church in Knoxville, and the ladies and the people at that time gathered together a cookbook, and someone had wrote on how to make a pizza casserole. And over the years, my mama she made it and took it to some church homecomings and things like that, and people went to town over it. Well, that's what I'm going to make today, but I'm going to turn up the volume on it. Now, I want to start off. There's so many steps as to making this, so I'm just going to go over it very quickly. Now, if you want to use a couple of jars of your favorite spaghetti sauce, do so instead of making it homemade. But what I did, I made mine homemade. I browned about 2.5 pounds of hamburger meat, and I just made my own homemade sauce and put it together. I also browned about a pound of sausage. It's just a roll of sausage that you would normally cook for breakfast, and you will find it in the meat section. And what I did was I sauteed 2 onions, 1 green pepper, and a pack of mushrooms in some oil until it was all tender and good and done. And I cooked about a little pound and a half of macaroni according to the package directions. I drained it. Then I put in this big bowl. Now you would want to have a big size bowl in order to do this, because I'm going to use a big size pan. Now this is going to feed a whole bunch of people. Now for the cheese, I just went to the store and I purchased about 5 packages of shredded Italian cheese, and I got a carton of cottage cheese, and I mixed all of it together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding my ingredients. I'm going to add to the macaroni the sausage, and I'm going to dice up some pepperoni. Just get you a package of pepperoni and slice it up and put it in there. And I'm going to put some of this cheese. Now you would want to reserve some cheese to go on the top, and I will show you exactly what to do about that here in just a minute. And I tell you, this is really good. Now I'm going to put the green peppers, the mushrooms, and the onion mixture in there. Now, what I'm going to do now, I may not need all this sauce, but I'm going to have to wait and see. Now, I'm going to ladle this in quite a bit at a time. You don't want your casserole to be too saucy, and you don't want it to be too dry either, because as time goes on, after it has cooked and everything, the macaroni will take up all the sauce. Make sure that you have a good strong spoon. And I'm telling you, this looks really good. And it does look like that I'm going to end up using the whole sauce. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pour quite a bit of this in there. Now I know it's going all over the place, but it's going to be well worth it when this cooks in the oven. Now it looks much better. You can tell the pepperoni, the hamburger meat, the sausage, and the cheese. Oh, it looks so good already. Maybe I probably will just go ahead and pour the rest of it in there. As I said, this is going to feed a whole bunch of people. I think this is what I'll fix the next time we have a dinner at our church. Now, I'm going to put it in this great big pan. Wow. I'm going to tell you, if you like pizza, then you'll like this pizza casserole. It's everything that you would normally put in a pizza, but turn it into a casserole. I'm glad I used this huge pan. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the cheese mixture that I reserved on the top. It really doesn't necessarily have to cover it entirely. This is going to be so good. I've not made one in a while. And we've been talking about a pizza casserole around here for the past couple of weeks. And I thought, well, why not do a video on making one with the volume turned up on it. Now, I'm going to put the sliced pepperoni on here. It almost looks like a pizza. To the side, I'm just about done putting the pepperoni on here. Now it's ready to go in the oven. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I've already got another one, a lot smaller than this, baking in the oven. And when I put it in the oven, I'm going to bake it for 30 minutes. Now I want you to stay tuned for the finished product. Alright, as I have promised, here is the finished product. I just want you to look at this pizza casserole. It just turned out so great. I baked it in an oven at 350 for about 30 minutes or so. And I'll tell you what, it just turned out so good. I cannot wait to eat it. Now guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and keep on subscribing, liking my videos, and good clean comments are welcome. Have a good day.